as I was playing about my sophomore year, AAU basketball, I played basketball heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I did club volleyball a few years. I did AAU basketball like every year.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was in eighth grade. So I would say I thought I wanted to be a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is a sports person. So we all sat in the room. I can still visualize it to this day. We sat in the room. He's like, which one do you want to do? I know you want to go to college. So I assume at first I was like, I'm going to play basketball. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play basketball. I'm good at volleyball. I'm getting even better. But by my sophomore and junior year, like, I was really actually for volleyball, like, junior year was the year that it
Yeah.
like everything clicked and I got it. So that was around my sophomore, in between my sophomore and junior year that we started to talk about it. My AAU basketball coach was like, listen, you can play basketball. We can take you to these, certain camps. We can go do this, go do that, get you exposure. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go do basketball. We sat in the room. My parents sat me down and was like, all right, listen, you got three. Now we can only do one, sometimes two.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember and I sat and I thought and I sat and I thought and I sat and I thought and I said, okay. For me, I was like, oh, I'll be in like basketball shape if I play basketball. It will run me all the time and I'll be so strong and, whatever. And, these volleyball girls are super tall. And I'm like, I'm tall, but I'm not like 6'4" or 6'3". So I literally sat down and weighed all options, wrote it down, and was like, if I play volleyball, I'm not that tall. I probably won't go major Division 1. If I do basketball, I'm like mid-size. I probably won't go major D1. I'll probably go mid-major.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then in track, I was really good, but I didn't really do track in the summertime. Track was just kind of like, you're good at this. You're, you're winning conference, you're winning the area, you're going to state, you're, doing this. But I never really thought of it like getting a scholarship in it as a thrower.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really like way outside of my thinking. So I was like,
Right.
basketball is it. And that's where we started. And then we started to go into the things that, college coaches would be at, making sure I was in AAU basketball, making sure all of that was just, flowing the direction that it needed to flow.
Right.
Um, and that's what I chose in that moment.
Basketball.
Basketball is what I thought I
Okay.
wanted to do in college. And so that was the choice.
Thanks for tuning in to Scale Sports, Knowledge, and Life, a space where we empower student athletes. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe.